Hey guys, right now I'm going to be reviewing this. This is the Leatherman Micra, and I gotta say, this tool packs a lot of punch into a very small package. So first, some specs. The tool is 2.5 inches long about. It weighs about 2.75 ounces, and material is 100% stainless steel. So with that out of the way, we have to think about if you carrying this would be good for you, right? So I think this basically is a perfect complement to any, EDC blade. Basically, this covers whatever your EDC blade can't do. Okay, let's see what we got here. First, we got a pair of pliers. Pliers? Did I really say pliers? I meant scissors. These scissors are very comfortable. They're not overly big, unlike the Gerber Shortcut. If you see my review of the Gerber Shortcut, you see that they naturally open up to here, okay? And you have to grab it with your entire hand to use the scissors. But this is actually a very comfortable fit, works well. The scissors are very easy to control. I find they cut very well, especially for their size. If you do abuse them, you will get a little rolling. I don't know if you can tell about my edge, but my edge is slightly rolled on the scissors. But, scissors, I personally think they're much more, insensitive to abuse. They still cut well, even after you abuse them. So after you got the scissors here, next thing you got is the clip point blade. Now, I'm not sure what material they made this out of. I know in some of the multi-tools, these little blades are made out of 420 HC, but, I'm not sure. This blade is good. I guess it's good for using if your normal EDC blade is dull, or you want to take it out around people, and you don't want to scare people. I think that'd be a good idea. The grind it's a chisel grind, so this side is the chisel. There is no bevel on this edge. And on this side here, you got the edge. And so, the blade works well. It comes sharp, and it sharpens up very easily. I've sharpened these clip point blades before, and it's a good shape. For what you're going to be using a really short blade like this for, the shape, works really well. So after that, the clip point blade, you got a pair of tweezers here. Now, my tweezers on my particular Micra, they're kind of bent. Usually these would be straight. Now, either way, they still work okay. They're not great tweezers. I wouldn't rely on this tool to be your number one, tweezer to go to, but it works. I gotta say though, this is probably my least favorite tool. It takes up a decent amount of space, and I just don't feel like it really works that well. But it's there if you need it, which is pliers aren't too common on a multi-tool as small as this. I think the Squirt P4 does it better. Basically what they have is removable tweezers in a little slot here. And basically what happens is that once if I can get it out without embarrassing myself. Okay, basically these tweezers are much thicker and allow much more control, but fit in a much smaller space. So that's why I think the Squirt's tweezers are better. If a tweezer is high on your priority list, maybe you should consider getting the Squirt S4 over the Micra. So after the tweezers, we have a nail file tool. Let me get it out here. You got the file. It's just typical file. It's abrasive, not too abrasive, not under abrasive. It works. Nothing too much to say about that. The nail tool, normal. I don't really use this tool, in particular, but, it's just like any other one I've seen, so, nothing much to say there. After the, the nail file and cleaner, we have a flathead fillet screwdriver. Let's see if I can find that. This is the flathead fillet screwdriver, and honestly, it's just a piece of metal. But it works. Just like all the other ones. Actually, I like how this one's actually pretty big. If you look at the Squirt, for example, the biggest one is, you know, about the same size, right? But on this one, actually, I don't know, it just feels like it works better than the, squirt. I don't know why, but, you know, it's good. After the flat Phillips screwdriver, you got a extra small and medium screwdriver. These two tools are located on the other side of the handle. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah. This is the sort of eyeglass screwdriver right here, and it comes with a very nice tip. You know, it's just like the one on the Squirt S4. It works very well. No complaints about that. And you know, for extra, you know, security when you're using tools, just fold up the tool, and basically it makes it so that it can't pass, you know, it can't close past here. So if you're using your blade, you should try that, because that makes sure that even though it's a slip joint, it never comes down and cuts your finger. That's how far it goes. And on the same tool, you actually have a bottle opener. Though this might look like it'd be a can opener, it is not. There's no way you could open a can with this. It's much bigger than the one on the Squirt S4, but I've never actually used this one before. But it's definitely a lot bigger. You see how that lip is so much bigger on the Micra. You know, this would be my preference any day to open a bottle. And I'm perfectly fine with them integrating two tools into one, you know, piece of metal sort of thing here. This is the last screwdriver. Basically, it's supposed to be designed for Phillips head screwdrivers, but you know, it's just another flathead. Any of the you know, flathead screwdrivers you can try to use in a Phillips screw, but you know, if they say it's for Phillips, try this one first. But you know, I doubt that it'll work any better than any other flathead. There's two more tools. One more tool actually. You got basically a ruler on the side. Measures up to 4 centimeters or so. And on one side. And I think you can actually open it up, like, you kind of have to do some careful manipulation to do this right. And then basically when you're able to get this sort of a position, I guess, this forms a long ruler. And the length is 11 centimeters or 4 inches. 5 inches and 12 centimeters. So it has a decent length to it. You know, I don't use this tool at all. I mean, what happens if you have to measure something and it like measures up to here? Like, I don't know what you do there. But you know, it's there if you need it. And you know, especially considering everything else that's in this little tool, I mean, it's just another bonus. So that's my review of the Leatherman Micra. All the tools on here, you know, they work so well. This package is so easy to be carried. Just toss it onto your keys. And you know, honestly, your EDC folder can't really do that much besides cut. And this will, you know, pick up the slack in almost every department. The only thing it does not have that I think you might need is a pair of pliers. If you really need a pair of pliers, get a Leatherman Squirt S4 or a Gerber clutch. If not, this is a great alternative, especially for the price. You can find these for about $7 shipped on eBay. I swear to you, used. New, maybe 20 bucks. Maybe a little less. But it's very affordable. Definitely under 20 bucks. It make a great gift too, because I mean, it's not threatening, and it's definitely just, you know, it's well made too. You know, fit and finish on this is top notch, and Leatherman has an excellent warranty, 25 years, basically no questions asked. So that's my review of the Leatherman Micra. I'm going to do a head-to-head of this tool versus the Leatherman Squirt S4 versus the Gerber Shortcut in a little, you know, mini multi-tool battle type thing. So that's my review of Leatherman Micra. I hope you guys enjoyed it. More coming later. Peace.